Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Tatch. Why is that so small? We have the whole friggin' thing, and that's the spatial management. Cut it, Eli. Cut it. Let me start over.
Couldn't it forward the marker?
I don't cut it. I want to start over.
No one watches this show.
People are gonna watch the show when we put an episode out.
I'm not cutting.
Okay. I'm flustered now. Let's just let me enter differently. Something sexy, like a. Hello, ladies. That wasn't sexy, was it? The marker in my mouth.
It was sexy. Keep going.
I don't feel sexy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Chat Show, where we are live on location in beautiful Jefferson Memorial. As you can see, we've completely revamped the show with a new desk. Although no one would know that we've revamped the show because we're yet to put out any episodes from the footage we've taped. In due time. Anyway, I'm glad to be back and more confident than ever because we're going to have a great show. Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony decided to... What?
The plant.
I kind of... Let me start over. Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony decided it felt more natural with the plant closer to me.
It is far
Let me keep it there. Let me just keep it there. They're not even going to know this. Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony decided to call it quits this week. Fuck! I fucked it up! God damn! Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony called it quits this week, ending a fucking... I can't fucking memorize the way I did this. I can't do it without a teleprompter. So I'm gonna read off. I'm gonna read off the computer. So, all right, you ready?
They're clearly gonna notice that.
There's a fucking plant in front of the computer. They're not gonna notice anything. Just go back. Just fucking stop. I'm flustered. Just go back after and just digitally enhance my face. Use the CGI that ATV provided us. Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony decided to call it quits this week, ending a marriage that was seemingly made in Latin pop music heaven. When asked about the split, a representative from Miss Lopez had no comment. My guess is that the undoubtedly massive publicity Jennifer has received from her recent Venus Razor commercial simply tore the couple apart. The superintendent of Atlanta Public Schools recently issued a letter which gave 178 educators who falsified standardized test results to make their students appear more intelligent the option to resign by Wednesday or face termination hearings. Unfortunately, the majority of the teachers were also products of the corrupt Atlanta school system, and so they were unable to read the warning. The Chilean miners who were trapped for 69 days last year after the mine collapsed have filed a lawsuit against the government of Chile. When asked to comment on the lawsuit, a representative of the Chilean government said they would deal with the lawsuit at a later date, but right now they were just buried in paperwork. Maybe you should have told them to mind their own business. A recent report out of Africa has noted that Ethiopia and Kenya are suffering from a measles epidemic. Measles, of course, is a virus which causes a rash and fever which can last up to 2 weeks. While European and American doctors are gravely concerned about the outbreak, the general consensus out of Africa is that we're a little busy dealing with AIDS to worry about fucking measles. Hugh Hefner was recently jilted by his young fiance, Crystal Harris. Hefner recently released a statement saying one of the reasons he wanted to marry Harris was to provide her with a sense of security. A sense of security apparently only a feeble 85-year-old swinger can provide. It was recently revealed that Kunis used a stunt double for shots of her from behind in the new movie Friends with Benefits. Kunis apparently did not wish to expose her derriere on camera. This was the most shocking revelation of body double work since I used a penis double in my inexplicably unsuccessful porno Tatatouille. A new study composed by 2 neuroscientists examines the sexual fetishes of both men and women. Not surprisingly, the study concluded that men as a whole have far more sexual fetishes, many of which can be very confusing and even disturbing to women. I've also published a study entitled, Well, You're Not Perfect Either. So, tragedy befell the mobile game show Cash Cab.
This is fucking ridiculous.
It's working fine.
No, you can't read off of that.
I did it for the past 7 of the monologue. What do you want me to do? Do you have a better idea? What the fuck do you suggest, Einstein? You think this is more natural?
Yeah, this is way better.
Okay. Are you ready?
All right, rolling, action.
Tragedy befell the hit series Cash Cab Friday in Vancouver when the driver of the cab struck an elderly man and killed him. Andrew Bernstein, president of Castlewood Productions, released a statement saying, "We are terribly sorry for the loss, and our thoughts and prayers go out to the loved ones of the victim." He continued to say that ratings for the show were incredibly low, and so anyone wishing to pay respects to the man can watch the unedited version airing Friday at 6 p.m. Partygoers said that 17-year-old Tyler Hadley threw a killer party Saturday. What they didn't know was that Hadley had actually killed his parents with a Okay, make sure also that that's not, when I look over, that they just think I'm looking off screen.
No, it's not in the shot, don't worry.
Yeah, because if it's in the shot, they're going to think I'm not a professional. So, let me start over. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll just think I'm
It's not in the shot.
just looking over there, you know, for dramatic effect.
We'll fix that in post.
Okay. Sometimes I think you say you're going to fix stuff in post, and then I see you guys laugh at me. Partygoers said that Florida resident Tyler Hadley threw a killer party Saturday. Little did they know that Hadley had literally killed both his parents with a hammer and hid their bodies before inviting over 40 to 60 of his friends. Hadley will be tried as an adult for second-degree murder, and early indications suggest that his defense attorney will try to argue that Hadley was deeply affected by HBO's recent airings of Weekend at Bernie's.
Okay, it's out of frame now.
Well, not that I need it, but... Can I bring it closer? I can't read it from over there. Just for backup.
It'll be in the shot.
I won't use words then. Okay. So like still try not to get it like in frame. Keep the camera zoomed in on me. But I mean this way if we can't avoid not getting it in frame, it's like more subtle, so like the audience won't notice, you know? And finally, the last installment of Harry Potter series was released this week. While audiences enjoyed their last run with the beloved characters, it was hard to ignore director David Yates' artistic decision to make Crabbe more urban. Cut it. Cut it. I lost the rhythm.
You sure?
Cut it. Fucking cut it. Eli, I'm serious. Don't use this. We're gonna look unprofessional.